Hey everyone, David C. Anderson from the Knife Center. We're here at the CIVIVI booth at Blade Show 25 here with Seth, Eric, and Breck. How are you, sir?
How you doing, buddy?
Always good to see you.
Good to see you.
Got a selection of some of the upcoming prototypes to take a look at today. Try to get some good stuff for you. Why don't we start with the big news here on the right?
Let's do it. This knife right here, we're calling the Special Ting lately. That's because it's got that beautiful ting to it. This is the brand new Neves Knives Co. Inmate. Love this thing, and man, get a load of that sound.
It does have a nice sound to it. It really does. And I like the sort of tweaks on this that have been made since the last version of the prototype that we've seen. I like the kind of sleekness to it. And of course, the designer, has such a cool story as well that is kind of wrapped up in the name of this too.
Right.
It's a cool piece. Hollow ground blade, nice and thin. Is this going to be 20 CV or what's the?
It's going to be M390.
M390. Okay. Yeah.
I think now you got me double checking.
You always
20 CV. 20 CV.
You always write it so small.
I know,
we'll
right?
just say that I got it right.
You got it. You nailed it.
It's good, man. It's got a nice handle that's neutral enough for bigger hands. No flipper tab to get in the way. So for the folks who like to get nice up and close to the edge, you can do that very easily. And this combination finishes works really well too, with the shiny bright bits and kind of the graphite texture or color. I like it.
The versions that we have on here are awesome. There's some versions that are black with blue raindrops. There's a blue titanium version with gold raindrops. There's this one. They're all stand out. They're really nice. So great options.
And it has a front flipper. Let's see how well I botch this.
You'll nail it. I knew it. I knew it.
I do it, man. I'm getting better, you guys. Very nice. Estimate for availability on this?
End of this month.
Okay, right
End of
on,
June,
man.
you're going to be able to pick this one up. It's going to be right around $300, maybe a little less.
Fantastic. Make sure to keep an eye out on Knife Center's social media channels, of course. These will all be available same day, so you can get your hands on it real soon. Real soon, it looks like. Very nice. All right, let's move down the line here.
Moving on, this one is an in-house Wii design. We got the Corwin right here. This is the M390. Button lock, flipper tab, nice full 4-finger grip.
You mean frame lock?
What did I say?
You said button lock.
Oh.
Am I just going to have to do everyone's job?
I didn't even realize that I said what kind of lock it was. Button lock.
It's
Absolutely.
all good, man. It's all good.
Titanium inlays. What? Just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Wow. Carbon fiber inlays with some milling texture pattern in them that gives you a really nice grip.
I was about to say, it's amazing what they're doing with titanium these days.
Right?
It made it look just like carbon fiber. Yeah, this has got a definite shape that you guys have kind of honed over the years. It's inspired by some of the classic Wii and CIVIVI models. But yeah, I love the split inlays on these as well. Good blade. It's almost like boringly excellent.
Right? I agree with that.
You guys do titanium frame lock flippers so well. Like, I don't know what else to say about them anymore because they're just great.
Yeah, I love it. I love the design. Feels really good in the hand. I love the texture. I know it's going to be hard to see on the camera.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of like milling or fluting this way. Yeah, it's going to be hard to pick up, but it does feel really nice. Very nice. Availability on that one?
Don't have a time frame on this one yet, but usually when they get to prototype at a show, they hit the market in 6 to 12 months. Okay. So it'll be coming soon.
Right on, right on. One more premium, boringly excellent Wii titanium flipper here.
Which one of these do you like better? I'm curious.
I like this one just because I love the horizontal finish. This is the Skynix? Skynix. Okay, gotcha. M390 blade. I love the horizontal grain, like hand rubbed finish on this too, and just the appointments here are really nicely done overall.
Yep, I love that carbon fiber insert on that one as well. It's super classy looking. No, that one's the carbon fiber.
That one's the actual
titanium.
carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Yeah, great flip. Again, like, as if we should be surprised, it has a great flip.
A little bit of a different treatment on the pivot as well with the logo there, slightly different.
Oh, I see it's got kind of a concave going on there too.
Nice little titanium pivot collar.
Yep. That's going to be a nice pinch point
when
you're doing stuff like that too. Very cool. Very, very cool. This was probably the thing that caught my eye the most, however.
You like that one, yeah.
We've got some CIVIVIs, we've got some fixed blades, and this is kind of the first, I was about to say like the first tactical fixed blade you've done, but that's not entirely true either. But definitely the most kind of like military looking version.
It's got that vibe to it. The checkering in the wood grain handle. We also have some G10 versions with the same kind of checkering in it.
The Turscane?
Yes.
Is the name of that one?
You got it, yep.
Nitro V, almost a 5-inch blade, kind of 4.8 or thereabouts. Hidden tang.
Hidden tang, full tang, but hidden by the scales.
Yep.
Yep.
Wrapped around. And it feels really, really
Yep,
nice.
the palm swells good, feels really nice in your hand.
It
You
really
can get
does.
a really, really good grip on that.
I like that you kept the guard on the backside kind of minimal too, so it doesn't get too much in the way. Like, obviously it's got kind of combat lineage, combat inspired design, but if you wanted to take this camping, you'd be able to do that without too much problem there. That's going to be pretty cool, and should hit at a pretty decent price too. Interesting sheath design going on there.
Yeah, the prototype here just kind of carried in some of that style from the checkering in the handle over into the Kydex, so gives it a real unique look.
For sure, for sure. Comes with a T-clip, of course, Bob Trezzola thing there, and yeah, dude, it feels good. It feels really good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah, just had to take a minute to appreciate it a little bit more.
Right? I'm just gonna hold this for a second.
Yeah,
like feel that.
Sometimes when you pick something up, you just know, and that's one of those ones for me where it's like, okay, yeah.
It's ready to be put to use. It's a workhorse. You're
For
absolutely right. Next one's quite different.
Indeed, but another fixed blade from you guys.
Yep. This is the Kyle Lamb design. So Kyle Lamb just did the Soken with this, which is a nice little small EDC fixed blade.
Yep.
This is called the Modern Hunter. Okay, so this one, now check out the grind on that knife.
So it looks like you've got a secondary flat right here. Is that what's going on?
Below a hollow grind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hollow into flat. Interesting.
Yeah, which is going to be
Very
fantastic
interesting.
for your meat processing, things like that. As a hunter, as you're going through your meat, kind of keeps that suction from happening as you're working on the
I was wondering what
products.
the justification for that was. That makes a bit of sense. It creates almost like a big wide fuller in a way.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it's interesting that it's called the Modern Hunter too, because it's definitely got kind of a tactical inspired handle going on. And of course that's Kyle Lamb.
It is, and a lot of hunters that I talked to, and Kyle included, really like to have something to kind of hold that pinky. You know, as they're working through an animal, it provides control, it provides grip. You've got a nice little
that thumb bevel right there.
Bevel there to get a nice pinch grip on there. So yeah, it's going to work through an animal really, really well.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Kydex sheath on this one.
Kydex sheath. The sheath and the clip is still in development.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what's going to be released with it, but probably a couple of options. His other had several options, like it had that hook, it had the clip on the actual handle.
Right.
So this, again, different purpose, different knife, so it's not going to have the pocket clip on it. It will not have the hook on the sheath, but some sort of clip, belt loop fashion, whatever.
I like it. That's very, very useful looking as an everyday carry too. Like that's the slimness to that and the versatility of a drop point should make it real nice for that kind of roll as well.
Definitely.
Nice. All right. This is probably the wildest thing we'll see from you guys today.
Right?
Folding fillet knife. What's the name of this bad boy?
This is called the Shaka. We showed this very first at the Blade Show West. Was the first prototype. This is a production version, so it's coming to market in July.
Excellent.
At least I think July, August, we'll say.
And it is a true fillet knife. You've got a little bit of flex to the blade. What steel are we working with here?
This one is a Nitro V blade steel.
Excellent.
With an aluminum handle, and that handle does lock open when you open it up.
Yeah, so you open it
which
like
is an
that.
important feature. You got to make sure that you lock that when you open it up and when you close the blade.
And then liner lock for security. Yeah, because I did this off camera by accident. I didn't know you had to lock it up. And if you leave it unlocked, this can move up and actually hit your edge.
Right.
And you don't want that to happen. So got your little locking tab right there on the back. That is heckin' cool, man. I love there's ergonomic considerations to that closed shape, which could have easily just kind of been overlooked, but that works really nicely.
It's very comfortable closed and still works open. Yeah, absolutely. This thing has been one of the most asked about since we originally debuted. It's going to do really well. It's a popular design. People like it.
Excellent, excellent. All right, got a bigger CIVIVI crossbar lock knife here.
Yep, we do. This is a new
Cavaris?
The Cavaris. Yeah. So this one right here, the unique feature that I like about it is the wood inserts.
Yeah.
Along with the crossbar lock, your thumb studs and your flipper action, you got that really nice design element.
Yeah, I love the checkered look to it too. It almost reminds me of like old pistol grips and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice. And of course your crossbar locking action too. Nice big high hollow grind on that knife as well. Yeah, this should be a real nice slicer.
Yeah, this is one of our bigger crossbar locks. So,
Yeah.
you know, as we kind of delve into that and expand the crossbar lock line, this is a bigger crossbar lock for our lineup.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Yeah, lines on that work really nicely. And then, of course, we go from one of your bigger crossbar locks to one of your smaller button locks.
Right.
So the mini Shaken, or Shaken.
Mini Shakan. So
Shakan.
this one,
I didn't get it right either time.
I
Tag
call it
on.
the Shaken, that's fine. This is based off of the original Shakan that was in the Wii line.
As one of the limited editions,
A limited
right?
edition,
Yeah.
yep. Which was actually a fairly small knife to
Yeah.
start with. And now we've got the mini version here, an aluminum button lock. And I love the little guy.
It almost gives me like mini Altus vibes too, in
Yeah,
a way.
yeah.
Similar vein anyway. Feels good. I like the milling pattern on that. Good grip to it. And of course, you guys do button lock action pretty well, so.
Even on the little guys.
Even on the little guys. It's about, what, a 2.5-inch blade?
We say on there, it's going to say
2.48. My micrometers
He's
are
good.
calibrated
He's good.
today, folks. Yeah, full flat, nice and thin. That's going to be a very useful little knife.
I'll definitely be carrying those. I like a knife that just disappears, you know?
Yeah. Well, you might want to go with a more subtle color in that case. If you want it to
Yeah.
really disappear. But I'm assuming you'll have like kind of a range of colors.
I'm sure
and
we'll
everything, yeah.
drop it out with at least 4 models,
Yeah.
4 versions. Yeah.
Excellent. That'll be cool. And last but certainly not least, we have
Another unique one. This one's going to be called, at least we think, it's going to be called the Outlaw Muk.
Okay.
Okay, now this is designed by Trey Sprinkle. He runs the YouTube channel, The American Outlaw, The Last
Okay.
American Outlaw.
Okay.
And he came out to our design summit, worked with some designers, actually worked with Jason Knight,
Okay.
kind of building this and putting it together.
Sure.
Because Trey's not a knife designer, but spends a lot of time in the outdoors and that,
Sure.
and he wanted a hunting knife, wanted a Skinner.
Sure.
This is what he came up with. It's going to be a fantastic hunting
Oh, I mean,
knife.
that's just
Like,
all curved belly
Yeah.
right there. Like that just, it wants to do one of these things. Just
right?
Yeah.
It wants
For
to be put to
sure,
work. It
for
feels
sure.
comfortable in the hand. Nice button lock, 14C28M blade steel.
Sure.
We're excited about this thing. Right around the $70 range.
I love how close to the end the pivot is here. So you're really maximizing the amount of blade you're tucking into that handle too. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's real nice. Nitro V or 14C28N on this one. Prototype though, so things could
This
push up a
very,
little bit.
very likely will be 14C28, and we're really close to production on this one.
Rock on. Excellent. Excellent. Well, that's all we've got to show you for right now, folks. If you want to see more, check out the CIVIVI and We Knife Company pages at KnifeCenter.com. There will be links in the description where you can go check that out. Watch the YouTube channel here. Watch our social media channels as things start to drop. Again, that Neves Knives design is probably the closest end of this
Yep.
month, or is that what you said,
coming.
July or
June, end
yeah.
of June.
They're both J's. It's like the same thing, right? Anyway, so,
And I'm just going to sit here and flick it so
yeah.
I can hear that sound.
it's beautiful. So thank
All
you
right,
so
brother.
much. Make sure to check out all of our Blade Show coverage. We'll see you in the next one.